said to me that is that
clever.
What was that? What the hell? Is anyone in there? Is everything all right? Hello? Oh, heck. I guess that's just a bit of a northern slang, isn't it? I don't think it's something you say so much down south. But it's just, I think you say it generally when something unexpected has happened.
Every family has their fair share of heck moments.
Oh my God, no, where the hell are they?
Quickly, go and get Millie.
Although the Radfords have had more than most.
Oh, that's just such a mess.
Hit a curb and I was just upside down.
Oh, heck. It sort of buys you some time, I guess, before the madness starts.
And with the kids growing up and turning into troublesome teenagers.
Oh, no, I'm not doing anymore.
And even parents.
Oh my God, get my phone! I can't ring an ambulance.
The OX keep coming thick and fast.
The question is, whose is it?
Every family has its fair share of drama kings and queens. And every family has a James, a family member so determined to avoid fuss that he doesn't even want a birthday party.
It's not for me, that. I'm not really one to fuss around my birthday. I just like a little quiet, chilled out day, really.
On his 21st birthday, he's bought his own cake because he knows if the rest of the family gets involved, it will all go a bit Radford.
James, what's this? Have you bought yourself a birthday cake? But you know what? You're not going to believe this.
But no birthday goes uncelebrated in this house.
I got you a cake this morning, right?
Oh, wow.
Then I come home thinking, Mum might have got one.
It's getting better and better.
So, James, you've actually got 3 cakes.
Guess what's for tea?
Cake!
Cake!
The mere mention of cake means James' hopes of a sedate gathering are all but over.
Oscar?
That's the thing with this family. You have to be flexible and be prepared to change your plans.
With so much going on, the way you expect the day to go isn't always the way it finishes.
I knew it.
You flicked that at me.
It slipped, sorry.
All it takes is a fairly innocent mistake.
Mine was an accident.
For all hell to let loose.
Right.
Living in this house, you may want a low-key birthday or a quiet night to yourself. But if the others don't want to, you can forget it. Above all, expect the unexpected.
At least I didn't get any of that stuff on me.
Happy birthday, James.
Come on, let's go and get you in there. Oh, my word.
Oh, heck, you mean? In a family where most things are unpredictable, one member of the house has a set routine.
I think I might get the sweet potato and chickpea.
22-year-old Katie meets 21-year-old boyfriend Connor for 2 drinks and a meal, same place every week.
So what are you getting?
If you know me as well as you do, what would I get?
The cheeseburger.
This is a couple that don't like surprises.
All plain.
And just cheese.
Plain Jane.
Me and Connor, we like a simple lifestyle. No surprises. I like to know what I'm doing. Me and Connor do like a routine.
They've been happy together for 6 years, but it wasn't always that way.
Was it love at first sight? No?
I knew you liked me.
What? I used to find you annoying. But who is this mess?
But it all soon changed.
We just started messaging and then we met up and he was actually a lot different than I thought. A lot nicer. He knows how to make me laugh. If I'm down, he knows and how to cheer me up.
Katie and Connor as a couple, they like to be in control and they're just a very predictable couple, aren't they?
Cheers.
Yes. Connor did live here for a while, but I think the whole craziness, the noise, maybe got to him a little bit and he's just gone...
He wanted a bit of peace
and quiet.
Peace and quiet is something that Katie and Connor will have to learn to live without. Remember that pregnancy test Noel found? Oh, heck.
How are you feeling?
I don't really know what answer to give. I didn't think I'd ever be a young dad.
No.
Scared.
It is a big change.
I don't really do well with change. Don't like it. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm scared. Doesn't it?
Oh my goodness, the first thing that I thought when we looked at our first positive pregnancy test was, oh,
Probably was that, wasn't it? Yeah.
yeah, no, it was definitely that.
I feel like I'm still a kid. I know I'm not, but I still act like a kid.
Yeah, true.
I've not grown up yet.
No, I do know where you're coming from there. You are.
As a young lad, you think, oh, I've got a whole life ahead of me, can't wait to get my car, can't wait to go on all these lads' holidays and all the rest of it, and then next you know, you're going to have the responsibility of being a parent all of a sudden. So you have to make a massive life change, and it comes as a bit of a shock.
Can you ever be ready for a child?
No, I don't think anybody's ever ready for a kid.
I don't think I'm ready now. I don't think in 5 years' time I'd be ready, but it's something that's going to have to change, really, isn't it?
The couple that plan no further ahead than Saturday's 2 pints in the pub now have their biggest test yet.
Pregnant now, so
Exactly.
9 months' time we'll have a little me and you.
What are we gonna do?
What can we do?
Coming up,
I need some help.
can Chloe solve Noel's present predicament?
You can never really go wrong with some nice underwear.
Look, there's your little person in there.
And Katie and Connor get first eyes on their baby.
Are you all right, Daddy?
Just knowing that we made it, I just get emotional.
Never done a nappy or anything, have you?
No.
Oh my God.
Katie and Connor may have got the mother of all shocks,
I didn't believe it at first though.
but with a baby on the way, they've no time to lick their wounds.
I'd prefer to stay at home rather than rush out into a flat. Because I'm not ready for it to just be me and you straight away.
I know what you mean.
Finding out that you're about to become parents is a huge thing, and especially if you're still living at home with your parents, because then the realisation that actually, you know, you're going to have to get your own place, and it's all of the responsibility that comes with it.
Today is an important milestone. Katie's first scan. But not to worry, she's in safe hands. Nikki is more than familiar with the Radford family.
think Casper was our first little Radford baby. And then Archie, Hallie, Bonnie, no. Phoebe. I've done Sophie's, I've done Chloe's, I've done Millie's. I don't think I've ever scanned as many in one family as I have the Radfords. Nobody comes close.
Hello.
Come on in.
Nikki has seen it all, but is she ready to counsel two shocked parents?
So, how did you find out?
I was saying to him, these stretch marks are coming out of nowhere. I think I must have done 10 tests. I just didn't believe it.
Have you ever seen one of these before, Connor?
No.
Not like this. So first thing I'm going to do is have a little listen to this heartbeat. Baby's moved its hand now, so we can see our little face.
This is the moment every new parent is waiting for.
Oh, look! Because that's your little baby.
When you first see your baby on that scan, you know, and you can see that little person in there, it definitely is kind of a moment where you just think, oh wow.
And it's changed over the years. I remember when we first had Chris and Sophie, the scans then, you could not make out what anything was, could you?
No.
And now you've got the 3D ones and you can see the face, the cheeks, the nose, dimples, everything, can't you?
Look, there's your little person in there. Oh, are you all right, Daddy? Oh, come on.
Connor, he's a very sensitive boy, actually. Very sensitive. I love that.
Just knowing that we made it, it's like, that's us, just in another person. It's weird, I don't know. Can't explain it, I just get emotional.
But there's still one big secret.
You don't know what you're having?
No.
No. So, I won't say anything.
Instead, Katie and Connor will host a gender reveal party.
I've got a great poker face as well, so even if you ask me, you'll never know.
The birth may still be months away,
Good luck.
Thank you.
but in a few days' time, they'll know if it's a boy or a girl. Having a baby can put a lot of pressure on a young, inexperienced couple, but it's not all bad news, as these two can testify.
I think having a child when you're young is challenging on any relationship, but also at the same time, I think it strengthens your relationship.
Yeah.
You know, you're properly tested by having a baby in it.
I think if you can get through having a baby and all the challenges that throws at you, especially in the first kind of few months, then you've cracked it, haven't you?
Almost 32 years married is a good innings in anyone's book. And their anniversary is always a big deal.
No, she's already got something like that. She's a bit fussy about a bath bomb, that'll be no good.
Like the 31 anniversaries that went before it.
No, I'm even looking at shower caps. That's no good.
Noel is struggling with what to buy her.
It'd be so much easier if she dropped some hints on what she'd like. I do put a lot of effort and thought into trying to find her something, and if I can't think of anything, I just get annoyed with myself because, I really want to treat her and get her something for her anniversary. You don't want it just to go by and be nothing. It's difficult, isn't it? What do you get her? It's a nice lamp, but it's hardly a wedding anniversary gift, is it? Yeah, love, I've got your lamp for your wedding anniversary. I'll probably get smacked round the head with it, wouldn't I? The more years you're married, the more difficult I find it to find something for Sue. Not a Sue style, this, I don't think. I just feel now like nothing she needs for the home. She doesn't need any clothes. She's got a wardrobe absolutely chock-a-block. Nope. I have no idea what I could possibly get her.
Stuck for the answer? Noel's phoned a friend.
Hello?
Hiya, it's only me.
Well, daughter Chloe, actually.
I'm really struggling to find something for Mum for our anniversary. I need some help. There's nothing she needs that I can think of. I don't want to get some trinkets to put in the house or anything like that. So I just don't know. Any ideas?
Dad is definitely a typical man. He makes an effort, but, you know, first sign of a problem and he'll just give up.
You're a female, you might have a better idea.
So I thought, what would he hate to do? And I mean, like, really hate to do.
I mean, you can never really go wrong with some nice underwear. Just as long as it's, you know, tasteful.
It's the answer that Noel and half the male population doesn't want to hear.
But that means that I'd have to go into a shop then that sells that stuff.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything else besides that? Then I don't have to go in a shop like that.
No.
Thanks, Chloe. Right.
Have fun.
I'm glad I've called you for your help. Thanks very much. It's probably the one thing I was dreading that Chloe would say. Ladies' underwear.
That's right, Noel.
It just seems a bit weird looking in the window at it.
Well, maybe go inside then.
Right, here we go. Oh no, there's a woman looking through the window. I'm just looking, pretending that I do what I know I'm doing. Oh no. I just feel like all eyes are on me at the minute, like people walking past and look at him in the shop. Oh, a little bit too kinky for Sue, I think.
Noel's next problem is whether a male take on nice underwear is the same as a lady's.
What on earth is that? Gases might steam up here.
I don't think men can really shop for ladies' underwear. They'll either go for something that's maybe a bit too old for the partner or something that is totally inappropriate.
What the hell? Got no ass cheeks in it. Not so sure Sue would appreciate that.
I think you need some assistance, Noel.
How can we help you?
Well, I'm looking for some underwear for my other half, really.
Have you got an idea for what bra size she might be? You know, lacy bralettes types.
I don't think he was prepared for this.
I mean, other than that, there's, you know, nice knickers. So it's a box of desire. And she could wear, you know, brown knickers. You've got your little mask.
I think I'll get shouted at if I bring anything like that home. I think I'll might leave it.
Noel's given in, but at least he's learnt something.
It's quite a personal thing, isn't it, underwear, for a lady? So I don't know. I just don't think there was anything there that I feel would be right for Sue.
Noel still has a bit of time to sort out the present, but if it's anything like usual, it'll be a late night shopping trip the night before.
I wonder if she'd like a model railway set.
This morning is a big day for our mum-to-be, Katie.
So today is Kate and Connor's gender reveal.
I am very nervous. It's like I'm gonna know if I'm having a boy or a girl. And it's crazy.
So this is for a sweepstake.
One Radford who's determined to be a winner either way is 16-year-old Max.
The plan is to bet on what gender the child is going to be. Everybody's going to put in £2 and guess either boy or girl.
Max has identified an important statistic that he believes will reveal the baby's gender.
All my brothers and sisters have had girls first.
Chloe girl, Sophie, Chris and Millie. Yeah, they've all been girls, haven't they?
So it's got to be a girl. Boy or girl. And they also need your money.
Although biological birth ratios are slightly male biased at 52% to 48%, there are now more women in Morecambe than men. So I can see why you are sticking with a girl, Max.
I'd be happy with either, just as long as they're healthy.
I'm going girl.
I'm going to say girl.
3 girls and everybody else gets the boy.
Right, Hallie.
Katie, meanwhile, is handing over a major responsibility to 9-year-old Hallie.
It's a very important day today, okay? So I'm going to give you my phone and you've got to document it. Can you do that? Do you know what you're doing?
Hallie's video will be used to announce the baby's gender. So a suitably glamorous location is required.
Today I'm making a video.
Of what?
Of the gender.
Let's see what you can do then.
I'm Bianca and I think you're a girl.
I'm the cousin and I think it's me. I'm the auntie and I think you're a girl.
Connor, meanwhile, is getting ready for the big moment.
So you just twist it like that, no, just pop it, and whatever the colour of the confetti is, pink's a girl, blue's a boy.
What are you hoping for here, Connor?
I'm hoping for a boy, but I'll be happy with whatever.
It's the big moment.
It's a boy!
Bless him, he started crying. Oh, I think he was just so overcome with emotion because I think he was really wanting the little boy. Like, it all just was a bit much for him, wasn't it?
I had my heart set on a boy, though. I am made up. I don't know what I felt. I was shaking before I even kicked the ball, sweating. It was horrible, but it's all paid off.
I'm really excited for them because I think they were both really wanting a little boy, so...
I think they
lovely.
were, yeah.
It's a boy!
Look at that big one.
Coming up.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
The big day gets nearer.
How many prams do you need?
Connor's starting to wobble.
Don't really know how to feel. I am excited, but I'm also nervous.
And the anniversary celebrations...
I don't feel comfortable going.
...turn sour.
Everything's booked and paid for, so...
We can't do that day. We can't do that day. We can't go. No, I can't.
Months into Katie Radford's pregnancy, and her bump just got bigger.
Come on, Connor.
So far, it's been really good. We've had no problems, touch wood. Everything's been fine. He's a very active baby. He'll be jumping around, and it's always when I'm ready to go to sleep.
Katie's adapted really well to finding out that she's pregnant because it is quite a big thing, isn't it, really? Like we've said to her, you do just adapt and you cope.
So far, so good. But there are still some things Katie's adjusting to.
That feels really big to push.
Does it?
Yeah, pram shopping, I never ever thought I'd ever be doing that. Like, I've always seen it as my mum or dad doing it, or like my older siblings. But now that it's actually my turn, it's very surreal.
How many years is it since we bought?
For a long time. I used to love a bit of pram shopping, me.
I mean, we sort of started a tradition when whoever has the firstborn, we generally get them a pram. So it's now Katie's turn.
That's it. Whoa!
Whilst all eyes have been on Katie and her well-being...
I can't imagine pushing a pram, knowing it's part of us. It just seems a bit weird.
Partner Connor is having another one of those OEC moments.
OEC moments, they just come out of nowhere, you think you've conquered them, and then...
Did you ever think you'd be looking at prams, Connor, anytime soon?
No. I thought I was a few years off this yet. Just didn't expect it, to be honest.
You know, there's always two people to consider, isn't there, in a pregnancy? And I think sometimes for the man, they find it harder to deal with because they're not the ones that's growing the baby either, but they're the ones that kind of struggle with it more, worrying about how they're going to manage it.
It's the whole, I don't know what I'm doing here,
And
especially
how
a
you're gonna
young people like Katie and Connor.
This is a car seat and a pram.
How many prams do you need? You've lost me. Don't really know how to feel. I am excited, but I'm also nervous. I didn't ever think I'd be here, to be honest. Not for a few years. Getting a bit... I don't know the word. Responsibility. That's the word. Gonna have a lot of responsibility, and I don't like having it.
I think Finding out we're about to become parents was a lot harder for Connor, just because I've obviously grew up with loads of siblings and my siblings have had babies, so I've grew up with that as well. But obviously Connor, he's not really been around babies, so it's going to be a big shock to him.
I do get overwhelmed quite often as the pregnancy has gone on, because one minute I feel like I've come to terms with it, then the next thing I just don't think I have. Worrying and being scared because I've got a baby to provide for. Just not being a great dad, that's what I'm more scared of, because I'm still quite young myself. I didn't ever expect to be a young parent. I'd say, yeah, there's been a big journey.
It's just natural, isn't it, to feel worried and daunted by the whole thing, but it's just one of them things. Look, it's happened, you're going to be a dad, you're going to be mum, you're going to be parents, that's it. You know,
And enjoy it.
Don't look at it and think, no, that's it, my life's ruined now, I'm going to have a child. It's complete opposite, your life's just becoming exciting now.
He might have doubts, but I don't. You are going to be an amazing dad, Connor.
So this could be you soon, coming up here on the right, you know.
I know, yeah. As most people do say, it's the best feeling in the world. Just the thought of making memories as a family, it's something I'm looking forward to. I would say I'm quite lucky to be a dad.
Right, come on out, baby boys. Into bed.
It's 8 p.m. and the youngest 5 Bradfords are off to bed.
Heidi, you're in that room. Too many.
Phoebe, are you going to bed?
Yeah.
In you get. Love you. See you in the morning. Bonnie, lie down.
Tonight, it's doubly important the kids are sound asleep, as Noel has penciled in some rare us time.
I am making a nice romantic meal for two, for Sue and I. A nice sirloin steak, some mushrooms, and some nice tender stem broccoli. It is difficult to find time just for the two of us. It's just finding that time for ourselves. Because, I mean, if we fall apart, the whole family falls apart. The mood will be set with candles and just a nice glass of wine.
But this isn't just any date night. Noel is going to reveal the present he has bought Sue for their anniversary.
With a surprise like I've got for her, if I didn't tell her now, I think she'd also be a little bit nipped, because it's like she'll want to get herself ready, get her hair done, have her nails done, all them sort of things, because it's not just like we're going to go out for a meal tonight. It's a big surprise, is this.
Hang on, are we still talking about underwear?
I've put a lot of thought into this present. Tea's ready. After all, it's our anniversary, and being together is just something to celebrate.
Oh no, this is a bit romantic, isn't it? Hey, this looks nice, Noel.
Doesn't it? Cheers.
Cheers.
When you have kids, there's just so many things that can get in the way of you just being a normal couple.
That's good.
And I want something just for us.
Done good, love. So, how come you cook me dinner? Know what you want?
What am I after? Nothing, I mean, it's our anniversary soon, so I just thought, I think tonight would be a nice opportunity. Cook a nice romantic meal tonight. And I've got a bigger surprise.
Time for the anniversary present reveal.
If you look at the little photo frame on the wall, there's some subtle hints on there. I realise we have so little time for ourselves. We do need to make memories from experiences. Where is it?
Dubai.
There you go, that's where we're going.
Oh, wow.
Happy days.
Noel and Sue spent 5 days in Dubai last year.
Very comfy, aren't they?
But it wasn't enough.
I think the thing with going to Dubai that just made it so we want to go again.
Sitting was never mentioned.
We guaranteed the sun. There's just so many different things to do that we just couldn't do everything last time.
Oh, they've got magnets. Going full hog here. I mean, we came in for a fridge magnet.
It is such an amazing place though, isn't it? I think it definitely reinvigorated us as a couple. I think it does you good to have time together as a couple instead of just being mum and dad.
Here. So, here we go. Let me show you. Manchester to Dubai. Only the best.
Noel's thought of everything. Well, almost everything.
You've booked it, Noel. 3 weeks before Katie's due to have the baby.
It'd be fine, don't worry.
She could go weeks before, and that would be when we're out there.
It's the first one. They never come early, do they?
We can't do that day. We can't do that day.
Everything's booked and paid for, so hotel, flights, airport transfer. I even booked the car park for this side. Don't flap, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but that's too risky though, Noel. We can't. I don't feel comfortable going when she's due around that time.
Well, we're going because I booked it and I can't swap it.
No, I can't. We can't go, Noel.
Oh, heck. The disagreement has caused ructions in the house.
It's not the reaction I was expecting. I can see why Sue's worried, but there's never a good time to go away. And I think once baby's here, I think our time will be taken up even more. So, to me, it's just now or never.
I know Noel's got the right intentions. We're thinking, you know, we need to spend some time together, just the two of us, but it's just not the right time. I think his good intentions are not really that great this time. I've never missed the birth of one of our grandchildren, so it'd just be really upsetting, wouldn't it? It's not a great idea.
It seems there's only one way this can be resolved.
I do think he's a bit daft booking that so close to my due date.
That is what I'm worried about.
Mum, it will be fine. Just go. My gut instinct that he's going to be late. And my gut instinct's always right.
With Katie's seal of approval, Sue is preparing for their holiday.
I'm still not happy that we are going. Yeah, I do feel like I'm having to make a bit of a decision between Noel and Katie. We're going to go and hopefully everything will be all right.
It'll be fine. You know, we'll go, just like, enjoy ourselves, come back revitalised. It won't arrive till we get back, and there's plenty of grandparenting duties we can do then, isn't there?
When the cats go away, these mice are going to play. Before travelling to Dubai, Sue wants to see Katie in person.
Katie's just turned up.
And so has organised a baby shower.
Look at that big boy.
You've got enough to carry with that, big boy.
Come on, Katie. That dress is lovely on you.
It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Oh, Winnie the Pooh. I think it's a really nice thing to do to just enjoy that time before the madness of the labour.
I've never heard anything like it.
Oh, look at that. It's oh, that is cute.
Oh, some babes. You can never have too many of them.
With Sue slightly reassured.
So what date are you going for then? He's due on the 20th.
Time for some predictions.
I'm going to say 3 days before, so the 17th.
Oh, yeah.
I've said you're not going over.
Well, I'm going to go for the 22nd. What date are you thinking?
I'm thinking the 23rd.
Ah, yeah. Oh, day after Oscar's birthday. Right, we need to get everything in the car.
She looks well anyway, does Katie, doesn't she?
She does.
24 hours later, and Noel and Sue have left on their troublesome trip to Dubai. And another 6 hours later...
Connor, where's the hospital bag?
With Noel and Sue in mid-air... Katie has gone into labour.
I can't get through to Mum and Dad, none of my messages are delivering. So I'm absolutely petrified. It's scary.
Coming up, Noel and Sue touched down in Dubai.
We thought we are safe to come for a few nights away for our anniversary, but it's not worked out.
As Katie faces the prospect of giving birth without Mum.
Seeing someone you love in that much pain, it's not nice to see.
Dubai is one of the most visited cities in the world. Famous for its futuristic and Instagrammable surroundings. Oh, and it's got a lot of sand too. Not that Noel and Sue are seeing much of it.
So we flew in last night, did an overnight flight, but during the flight we got a message from Katie to say that she'd gone into labour. Now, she's not due for weeks, so we thought we are safe to come for a few nights away for our anniversary, but it's not worked out. We're back on our way home again. We've literally got to the hotel, sat down and rebooked flights to go home again.
Sue ain't looking happy.
We've got 1 hour before check-in shuts. It's going to be a close one, isn't it?
God help you if you don't make it. Back home, Katie is in hospital. She was admitted overnight.
In the delivery.
Well, at the minute she's 3 centimetres, but she's been like that since 3 a.m. last night. The last 8 hours has just been the same. She's struggling.
Delivery.
Seeing someone you love in that much pain, it's not nice to see when the
How far from the airport are we? 10 minutes? Oh my God, we're cutting it fine.
Noel and Sue are in their first race of the day.
It's past.
They have just minutes to catch their flight home.
Not a chance. Anyway, fingers crossed we get there in time.
Knowing that you needed to get back was really stressful. The whole way we were thinking, are we going to make it back in time?
I can see the airport now. Tense at times. Thank you. Right, where do we get in?
If you don't make it back, Noel, you're in hot water.
I mean, obviously there was quite a lot of anxiety for me because I wasn't there, and I knew that Katie really wanted me there. So I was worried about how she was going to cope with labour with me not being there.
We made it. Don't know what all the panic was about. What a day.
The thing to take from this knowledge, please listen to me next time.
Here we go. We land UK 7:30. And Katie won't have had the baby with any luck.
Let's hope so, Noel, for your sake. At Radford Mission Control...
Well, I wouldn't have liked to be Mum and Dad's bank account today. Nope. I mean, at least it was a nice airport.
Ellie and Amy are on standby.
I know it means a lot to Mum to be in every single one of her kids' rooms when they give birth to her grandchildren, but...
Mum and Dad have got another 5.5 hours, and Katie is, when we last checked, 7 to 8 centimetres dilated. So she has 2 more centimetres to go until she can push. Oh.
2 hours later...
Right, guys, we're going around to the front gate, by the way.
The school run is a welcome distraction from the waiting.
Any news?
No. There's been no update for an hour now.
Katie's not rushing. Maybe Sue will get back in time.
Connor just said started.
Or not. Just over 2 hours before Noel and Sue's flight is due to land. Katie and Connor's baby is born.
Look! Katie had a baby! Look! Come look! Look! Boy, your sister's had a baby! Look at him!
When we landed, we got a text saying that he was here, and we were like, oh, we've missed it, but at least he's here safe and sound, and Katie was all good.
Katie, considering it's her first birth, very impressive. She held her own very, very, very well. The feeling's just, I don't even know. Right now, I'm just happiest man.
There's 2 people missing the party. But 3 hours late, Noel and Sue are finally home.
I really wanted to go to the hospital as soon as we got back, but it was just too late, so we had to wait until the following morning. But could I sleep? Could I eck? It was just exhaustion, exhilaration. I just was tossing and turning all night, and I just couldn't sleep. I was so excited to finally get to meet the baby.
As soon as it's light...
that was the longest night ever.
Poor old tired Noel is dispatched to collect Katie, Connor and new baby Ronnie.
You got to get me in the car, it's a bit nippy, innit?
Yeah.
Where's he going, front or back?
You said you wanted to jump in front with that, didn't you?
I am absolutely knackered.
No grumbling, Noel. Not when Casey's just spent 18 hours in labour.
I'm just a bit sore and tired. I'm very happy he's here. But I always thought I was going to go late.
So did we, that's why we went to Dubai.
Yes.
Turned around and come back.
Finally, the wait is over as Katie arrives with baby Ronnie.
Who's this?
Baby! Yay! Oh, hello!
Oh, look at him!
Me.
I was barely still awake, but when I held him for the first time, all of that stress of getting back from like on the flight and everything was just so worth it.
Well, you don't get them moments again, do you?
No. And he's got his little gloves on so that he doesn't scratch his face. Do you think he looks like Katie?
Bringing a baby into the Radford house, it didn't feel real. That it was me bringing the baby in. And it not being somebody else. Or my mum.
My turn.
One thing's for sure. When you feel a wobble coming on...
What do you think, Casper?
When it all starts to get a bit awake, you just need to stay strong, suck it up.
Auntie Ellie, there you go.
And know that it's going to be okay in the end.
Have you got him? Yeah, I'm really proud of Connor. Like a true Radford man, conquered his fears, stood up to his responsibilities, and he only complained once.
Oh, right, and you think that's harder than pushing a baby out of your body?
Yeah, no, you're right. Don't know what he was complaining about.
Next time.
One thing you need to look out for,
Hey, look!
Casper, is when the noisy ones go quiet. That's when something's wrong.
I'm worried about high school. He's a target because he is short.
Oscar!
No. I'm a bit worried about Sue. She's been really quiet. Doesn't seem the usual Sue. Just something there that she's not ready to tell me yet.
It's been awful. I've really wanted to tell you.
It's devastating news.
Oh my God.
Moonlight whispers of stars above, ask a lot.